Lads, this episode contains some swearing. Can you believe it? Just a warning.
Hi, I'm Angela Scanlon.
And I'm Vicky Pattison.
It's my party and I'll have ham if I want to.
It's my party and I'm going to have frozen cocktails and cry in a corner about my childhood if I want to.
I'm so here for the tears.
I know, me too. I love it. I love it here.
I'll bring you some ham.
Brilliant.
Hello, I'm Catherine Bohart and welcome to It's My Party, where we are celebrating Comic Relief's 40th birthday party in the best way possible by planning a massive party. Obviously, I'll be here in my usual role as the perfect party planner, and I'll be sitting down with a brilliant guest, getting to know them and their party needs and helping them plan the ideal do. This week, I'm wrapping up the series by ending things how we started with two guests. You will have seen, I love that, enthusiastic from the outset.
I love being the finisher though. I love being like the finale.
I will be appropriate with my jokes. You will have seen one of them on Strictly, and you can also catch her on Virgin Radio every weekend. And the other recently released her deepfake documentary on Channel 4 and is also on the radio every weekend over on Heart. I am, of course, joined by the
And they've
raucous
both got
and
ADHD.
and disruptive, fabulous Angela Scanlon and Vicky Pattison.
Woo! Lads.
Ladies, welcome to It's My Party. Thank you so much for joining me.
Catherine.
It's so nice to have you here. Obviously, I've told the audience about your individual projects, but you've actually just joined forces for a brand new podcast called Get a Grip, which launched just a few weeks ago. If people haven't listened, which what have you been up to?
Living under a rock.
If
Honestly,
they haven't,
shame on you.
tell us about it.
I'm going to let Angela go because quite frankly, there's no stopping her.
Excuse me. You know, the other day she said to me, ask the boss. And she now calls me Big Red.
Do you not think that's good?
I love it.
I
I
love
like
Big
Big Red.
Red.
I
I
love
can
Big
see
Red.
you guys as prison wives.
Yeah,
sure.
It's inevitable.
Yeah.
I just meant the girl off Bring It On. Everyone's bringing up this wife in prison. I swear I
Is it
didn't mean
everyone or just the lesbians that you meet?
Maybe it's just the
Orange is the
lesbians
new
having
black.
little
Yeah.
moments.
It was, yeah. It was my
Yeah.
gay hairdresser, actually.
But Get a Grip is
Yes.
a great little podcast, if I can say.
Toot your horn.
Where we basically just gas. Is that word?
Am I
We
right in thinking it's
chat.
like born of the premise that women keep being told to get a grip and you're like,
To get a
watch
grip,
us?
to shut up,
Correct.
to pipe down, to calm down, all of the stuff. So this is like a gentle or not so gentle explosion
It's abrasive.
of emotion. Yeah, it's
abrasive.
Yeah,
Right.
It's a safe space to literally let it all hang out. Whether that's tears or venom.
It's astonishing how much you'll be, like start a podcast and be like, I'd never cry. And 2 days in, you're like, I would cry on my podcast. So that's so exciting.
Oh,
Okay,
I've
great.
never made that promise.
No.
I've never.
You know she's a crier.
I'm
You
a
know yourself better
crier.
than I do. That's
yeah,
great.
I'm a crier.
So it's unfiltered, unapologetic conversation. Does that sound right?
Yeah, we're
That
just
sounds great.
I think-
Hashtag gagged.
exactly.
Gagged.
We're trying to I think creating a safe space where we can talk about what's been interested with that week, whether it's pop culture, whether it's our lives, whatever, and also talk about our gripes. You know, women are constantly busy, we're overwhelmed, the mental load, there's so much going on. You very rarely just get that hour to sit and be you and talk about the things that are getting on your tits or the stuff you've loved, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And we're hoping that us doing it will in turn encourage women to do it as well, because we've got so much going on. It's time to take a little bit of time for ourselves.
There's a lot going on.
There's a lot.
Basically, lie down and listen to us.
Your hat's broke, mate. I can't.
No,
your
it's
hat-
already broken.
Oh, I do not have faith in your party planning abilities from the off. If
Wow.
the bleeding hat is broken before we even start.
And
I
honestly,
feel like you've got to take some
that's
accountability
fair.
for your head there, mate.
I have quite a little pea head, but there is a lot of heat coming out of it. Big Red's head is on fire.
Guys, I can't wait
She's
to listen to
still
it.
big
Where
red.
can we
What
find
do you mean
it?
you can't wait to listen to it? Have you not already?
No, obviously I have. Again, no, I obviously have.
You'd love it as well. You're
I
an
can't
angry
wait.
little woman like
I
me.
am.
Yes.
It's true. Obviously, the podcast is It's My Party, but today, Vicky and Angela, it's your party.
Woo!
Now, I get the feeling you guys are going to have quite different ideas about.
Why do you think that?
Gosh, I wonder why I might think you might have different energies at a party. But listen, let's just think about to start with.
Go on.
We're snorting already. I'm obsessed.
No, I can't. We do it in almost take turns to snort, which is quite embarrassing.
That's quite sweet. It's nice to have
Yeah.
things in common with your friends. That's
Exactly.
cute.
It's contagious yawning unless you like the person you don't snort in response.
Oh my God, I love that. Wow, what a passive aggressive non-action. Here's my question is, we're just going to take us a while. Parties, how do we feel about them? Do you like them? Are you keen to go?
I could take it or leave it. I like the idea of it. I like
Yes.
it. I like an invite. If you don't invite me, you're dead to me. So
Yes.
I feel very left out and really personally wounded if I'm not invited. But equally, I'd rather not go.
Oh my God, wow. I've never felt so seen. I'm like, if you do not invite me, I completely agree. I'm like, okay, cool. So we're enemies. We're at war. That's cool to know. Good. I didn't know.
Okay.
No, fantastic. Yes, I've said no to the last 7, but that doesn't mean you can't invite me.
Yeah.
Okay, fantastic. But yeah, obviously I'd like to, in theory, to be thought of as a party person, but there's no way I'd rather do that than stay at home on my sofa.
100%.
Yeah,
I'm like,
love
I look like a part. I feel like I give the energy of a party person.
Yeah.
And then you just lo-fi slink out at the last hurdle.
Yeah, that's completely reasonable. What are your excuses, kids?
Often.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Kids.
So useful.
That's why they come in handy, innit?
Yeah, it's one of the main
they
reasons I
do.
would
Dogs
consider having them.
also. You know, they come in handy too.
Yeah.
Vicky,
Sorry,
what
I'm
about you? Yeah, keen to be at a party?
Yeah, so obviously based on my previous work, I think everyone would assume.
What do you mean?
When she's out, she's out.
Just like all of my 20s being a complete party. I think everyone would assume I'm down to clown anytime. And it's not that I'm not. I do love a party. I do love a good party.
Yeah.
But it has to be the right reason.
Yeah.
Like, I can't just get invited anywhere by anyone and I think, yeah, I'm all over that. Like, I do have to. But if it's a good reason, a friend, a wedding, a significant event, yeah, in there like swimwear.
Okay, love that. Excellent. You're also very good at making like a small event a party. Like
Oh.
I've seen on Instagram, it'll be like, are you having lunch or are you having 20 people for a buffet? What's happening? I
With
love it.
flowers.
Yeah.
She's like a Kardashian.
It's
Yeah.
amazing. Yeah,
I do
really-
have a bit of the Kris Jenners about us, to
I
be
like
fair,
that. I like
yeah.
that very much. Okay, great. So then what about, have you been to each other's parties?
No.
Not yet.
Oh, okay.
Just you wait, Angela. Max turns 3 in September.
Just to clarify, Max is your
Labrador,
yeah,
chocolate
that's fine. I just
lab,
wanted to confirm.
Oh my God, are we doing a party for me?
Obsessed with the fact that you said you'll only go to a party for a good reason. Anyway, my Labrador is turning 3, so you're going to want to put it in your diary.
I just had a 3-year-old child. Not just. She turned 3.
I was like, that is too long a gestational
I
period.
know, the head was mahoos.
Walked out, done
amount-
GCSEs.
The amount of Irish families who would gladly keep it in for the 3
Oh my
years.
God, honestly. But like, we went lo-fi for her party because she doesn't technically have friends. So I was like, you know,
Is that
would
because
we-
she's 3? Is that just a 3-year-old thing?
It's just a 3-year-old thing.
Fine.
Unless she's full-time in nursery, which she's not. So, like, she has a couple of hangers on and a few siblings belonging to, you know, Ruby's
Yeah.
pals. But we just went with, like, a Toy Story cake. And we had, like, all the little humans from Toy Story as a birthday. Sorry, the reason I say this is that feels like a lesser event than Max's birthday.
Yeah, no, I know what you're saying. So, oh God, I don't want to make this really deep, right?
Oh,
But I just feel like with my dogs, they're here for a good time, not a long time. I'm not going to be celebrating their 60th birthday, am I?
Wow, way to make Angela feel bad about
No.
celebrating her kid's own birthday. Being like, the thing about your kid is it's going to live a whole life, whereas my dog is only going to be alive for 7 to 12 years. Thank
That
you so
was
much.
not my intention. Also, thank you for the time frame. Now I'm depressed.
Oh my God, sorry.
An app has a good old stint in them,
It
don't
does have a good old stint, but honestly, mate, well, you've got plenty of time to celebrate, is what I'm saying for it.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean?
okay,
Don't worry
yeah.
about the Toy Story cake. We'll be doing it 21st and all sorts.
True.
Max isn't getting the old key of the door, is he?
No.
Gutted.
Poor Max.
Wow, that's savage. Okay, listen, best party, worst party you've ever been to? I want to get a sense of what you like in a party. What's the best party you've ever been to?
Are you allowed to say your own party?
Well, I am definitely going to say my own.
Yes.
There's no way I'm not saying my own.
That was so sweet. Are you allowed? Yeah, go on, Angela, say go on.
Okay, so I turned 40 a couple of years ago, and I'm really.
Oh my God, that's
You look great for it
Honestly,
now.
watch
She
this
looks
on YouTube.
great.
What is she taking? What is it? The elixir of life.
I drink my own wee. Madonna told me to do it in the 90s.
Did you?
Yeah,
She
I did it
actually?
once. I wouldn't recommend it.
No.
Wait, sorry.
I know I
Hang
didn't. I
on.
think I thought about it in the shower once. I thought, actually, this is the easiest way where I could scoop it up and have a little neckful.
Wow. The
And
things
no one
women
would
will
ever know.
consider.
Do you know what I mean?
Women
I did
will consider anything.
listen.
Put it out there.
People are
and-
doing worse than that, let's be honest.
You're just super clean living, aren't you?
Oh, she's a clean living girl. I like 2 margaritas on an empty stomach and then I'm done.
Oh, I
That's kind of my. Now,
Was that your
that's-
entire 40th birthday? Because
No, sorry, no. I went
May I?
deep on
Yikes.
that. Yeah. No, so for my 40th, I again, was really reluctant about
Yeah.
the party. I was like, I don't want to do it. I get really socially anxious, but I don't think that fits with my identity. So I ignore it and I pretend I'm really busy and that I just couldn't be arsed with the party instead of, oh my God, the actual anxiety in inviting. Will people come? Do they care enough to come? Will they stay? You know, all of the things.
Yeah.
So I then go, do you know what? I
couldn't even get around to
get
it, even
almost
if I wanted to, which I would
overwhelmed.
never want to because I'm too cool. Yeah.
totally. So I opt out before they do, basically.
Okay.
So anyway, that was not an option.
Because
Roy, my husband, was like, you could be dead.
Oh, I think I'll get on with Roy.
He's like, have the goddamn party, okay? So we had it at a friend's restaurant that's not a restaurant anymore. But he does amazing food. And it was a
Gorgeous.
free-for-all.
Gorgeous.
And we had drag queens. We had an Irish trad band. We had oysters. We had ham. I mean, I know I'm not selling it. It was quite eclectic. But at one
No,
point...
I love my parties to have drag queens and ham. Those are my 2 requirements. Come on, what's a party without drag or ham, guys?
You say
Such an
that
odd
don't
mix.
Sounds so good.
are the 2 most memorable moments are me, like my aunties and uncles on the dance floor. My uncle at 70 being like, I know it's a special birthday, but can we have one of these every year? It's like a lad with heels up to the hips going, hey, Johnny.
I love it. I
yeah,
love it.
and
Okay,
then
great.
all I can remember is Dermot O'Leary, who slinked in with a little paddy cap on because he obviously got the memo. And
Being a bit low key as well. I love that from him. I
low-key.
love that.
Low-key. Every time I saw Dermot, he had a fistful of ham. And every time I see Dermot, he talks about the ham. He's like, that ham.
Was it an Irish ham?
It was a honey roasted.
Yum. Okay, fair enough.
Oh,
People are doing
yeah.
fantastic things with ham these days, like cooking it in
Yeah.
Coca-Cola and all
yeah,
sorts.
that's a
Oh,
thing.
Nigella. Yeah, wow,
Yeah.
throwback. Okay, great. So we're setting the bar, if I may, high.
I think so.
Okay, great.
Oysters, shucking oysters. There was, carol singers. It was a real gear change. So when
Is
you're
your birthday in Christmas?
Yeah,
Okay,
Christmas.
thank God.
So
Can you
when
imagine?
you're
It's like July.
I wasn't sure with the rest of the
Neither was I,
information.
yeah, it's hard to know. But it was I wanted lots of gear changes and surprise and unexpected things. So when
You
people came
achieved
in,
a lot of
nailed
gear
the brief.
changes.
thank you. There was
I'd have
gentle
whiplash at this
carol
party.
singing. Yeah. And then oysters. And then, and then drag queens. And then the trad band was and around 4 a.m. we were singing Fairy Tale in New York.
Obsessed.
12 of us at that stage in a kind of sad...
Just holding each other up.
Incredible, incredible. Okay, so with the
Yeah.
bar is high, Vicky, your best party?
So I don't mean to be typical, but I obviously got married last year.
Yes.
It will have escaped no one's knowledge because I've not stopped talking about it.
It was a good one.
It was a good one, mate, and I absolutely loved it. And we had loads of parties involved in that, but there was one, we flew out to Puglia for our welcome night. So nice, isn't it, mate?
Wow.
And
Did you also get married there?
Yeah, we
Okay,
did.
great. It wasn't like
No.
you were like, we'll be welcoming everyone in Puglia, but then we will be marrying in Rome.
So stop. No. Full week was there, and we'd got all our pals, all our friends and family, and it was just. It was the start of it all, you know, and it was we'd lent in to the rustic Pulian vibes. So it's just pizzas, pastas everywhere. One of those real ciao bella, ciao, those bands. Everybody waving serviettes.
You guys will not throw a party without a cultural stereotype, and I really love it. Okay, we're going to have a lot of those on the menu today. Good.
Please don't cancel me.
No. Hello, the trad band. It's fine.
Yeah.
But I'm
no,
Irish,
loved it.
you're not Italian. So I just think there might be a
Well,
slight difference.
Okay, fair enough.
I'm just saying.
They were in Italy.
an oyster,
when in
you.
Puglia. You know the phrase. Go on.
When in Puglia, delve headfirst into a pizza and ciao bella.
Exactly.
I
Perfect.
agree. I'm with you.
We loved it. It was so good. The music was great. Live band, loads of Aperol spritz, limoncellos. We'd asked everyone to wear bright colours and really
So
lean
just
into
the
that.
first party of the week.
Yeah, first night, and it was so good. Irk and I wore white. I don't know, it was just, and everyone was buzzing to
Yeah,
be there to
excited.
celebrate because we had this whole week stretching out in front of we, you know. And I don't know, it was the best night of my life.
Oh, that's so nice.
I love
That's on it. Wow, the one where you weren't married yet.
Well,
Yikes.
Although, I do.
I was already married.
Oh, okay, fine. We'll take it.
You
That's
can
fine.
tell.
To
I've done
somebody
the-
else. But
Yeah. Okay, wait a second though. I have questions because I suppose in planning this one, I kind of know how you feel about planning a party, which seems to be put it off to the last possible moment.
Yeah.
What about you, Vicky? What's your attitude towards planning them?
I'm a control freak. I'm really invested in like every single element. And I don't know, I think God, this is really sad. I feel like the fun does start with like putting it all together. And like I love seeing everything come to fruition at the end and seeing everyone have a nice time and being like, I knew everyone's going to love this. And isn't this good that I was able to do this for my friends and family? Like, I love that.
Such a nice attitude. I'm like, if
you
I
get
plan
stressed.
all this and they don't enjoy every single second of it, I'll hate every single one of it. I'm pretty much always starting a grudge. That's what I was saying.
Setting
I'm
yourself
like,
up.
well, yeah, if I'm paying, I think I'll be like, I'd be halfway paying it being like, they better fucking love this.
No, you
If
do.
they don't love this, I'm going to kick off.
I think there is an element of that. We felt a bit like that with the wedding. Like all my guests and all my mates just turned up, balls to the wall, brought the best energy. Like had the hotels booked 2 years ago. Like it was so good.
That's so nice.
A couple of like my husband's friends, like honestly cancelled, in my opinion, far too close. And when I tell you, mate, like I actually never want to see them again. Like I feel really passionately about that, and I bet you anyone else who says they planned a wedding or a considerably like sized party will say the same thing. So I do get that energy.
Yeah, you don't have to go. Like, of course you don't have to go, but you do have to tell people with a reasonable amount of notice.
Polite period.
Yeah, totally. Especially at a wedding away because of, well, also a wedding, the expense.
The logistics,
lot.
everything.
And you're trying to tighten a list and you've potentially given that space to them and bumped off your Auntie Joan. And then suddenly you're like, I can't ask her now because she knows it's a cancellation list situation.
No, honestly, mate, there was so much of that involved. There is a load of politics involved in
it's a
parties and weddings that I didn't love, but other than that, I love the planning.
Okay, fantastic. So we've got one reluctant and one keen control freak.
But like, sorry, when I'm in, I'm in. I'm really reluctant, but like once I commit, I'm your gal.
Okay, great. Okay, so we're intentionally planning this. I can make anything you want happen. So
We're
let's
passionate.
do it. Right, we're planning.
Absolutely.
Now, what are we thinking venue-wise? Before we get into the details of the party, what's your ideal venue for a party?
Don't say anything with sand. No. I don't know why.
She's a ginger woman. She's not going to say anything with sand. It might be outdoors.
Sand.
Thank God. I just had a fear you're going to be like a beach party, blah, blah, blah. I was just going to be like,
absolutely not.
Sand in nunnies is not. Is
Yeah,
like
no,
not
but
my
also,
ideal
why are you
party
sitting
location.
down?
It gets everywhere. You're telling me it doesn't get everywhere? It gets everywhere.
Yeah, solid question, actually. That's actually, you know what? Second question. Why are you sitting down with their pants on?
I have a follow-up. Well, I was trying to drink my own wee too. Obviously look really young.
Wow, you guys are busy at your parties. Tell me.
So venue-wise.
Ideal.
Do you know, I don't know that the venue matters too much. I think it needs to be relatively accessible but unexpected. Like, I quite like a dive kind of situation.
The way Vicky tried to agree with you, but ultimately
she didn't. She absolutely
She went, oh.
vomited in her mouth.
When you say dive, where do you mean, like?
Like Shoreditch.
Okay.
Oh, we're really down the mines there then.
So funny to say East London. Okay, all right. Well,
I lived on the Kingsland Road, babe. I'm there.
It's gorgeous.
No, I don't know. I think it's more about like you put up a few little tinsel bits and pieces.
I like that. Okay, we
It doesn't matter.
Shine up any sort of turd.
Totally,
Right.
you can polish a turd, absolutely.
it.
And also, I quite like. I just don't like it to feel pretentious, I think. Like you've really thought about
The
it.
Irish urge to be like, don't worry, we didn't try it all and we don't even think it's important.
Exactly,
Okay,
exactly. It was an afterthought. Anyway, don't worry. If you don't like it, it's fine.
Yeah, it's grand. Like, we don't have any notions. Go on, Vic.
Don't worry about it.
Oh no, I just do not like that at all.
Okay, what would you like?
Well, obviously, I don't want anyone to feel uncomfortable. Like, I want everyone there just. The only thing I want from my parties is everyone to walk away going, that was the best night ever.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean? So I don't want anyone feeling like it's pretentious or, they're uncomfortable or anything like that. But I like there to be a wow factor.
You want a glam moment.
Yeah. And it doesn't even have to be like glam. Like our venue for the wedding and stuff, it was rustic.
Yeah.
But it was a fucking castle.
Yeah.
To say a rustic castle is so funny.
It was not the arse end of a restaurant in
Exactly.
It was like a
Ravenscroft
homey
Street.
castle.
It wasn't even a big castle. It wasn't. No, I do like a wow factor, mate.
Okay.
Where can we meet in the middle here? Could we do some sort of like...
Oh yeah, shit, we're planning a party together.
Could we do like rustic?
I like rustic.
Could we lean into the rustic vibes?
Could we do a castle in Ireland, for example, that's a bit crumbly?
Yeah, okay.
You're not mad about Ireland. That was your facial
Yeah, that
expression
was-
did
No,
work.
I love Ireland, excuse me. It was more, I was thinking the cold, mate. I don't like being cold.
It's no colder than it is here.
I'm freezing.
Oh, right.
I don't
Yeah,
want
I'm
to have a
also
party
like-
here at the minute either.
I don't know that I want to let any more English people back into the castles. We just let them out.
That's
Do you know what I
true,
mean? I
that's
think
true.
maybe not having a
Yeah.
whole load.
Now
of
who's being judgy?
I think the Geordies are on our
yeah,
side.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. What about like? Could we do Wow Factor in East London? Could we do Warehouse with an impact?
I could
We could do
really lean
Warehouse.
into that. Yeah.
Okay, great.
Okay.
Okay, amazing.
Yeah.
Whew, we found it. Theme wise, what is your what brings you together?
I'm easy on the theme. I just want people to have a really fun time.
I've never
I-
believed anything less. You were like, I'm easy on the theme, but is she? Let's find out.
What do you think? I have really mixed feelings about a theme.
Okay.
I have really mixed feelings about
gonna
everything.
say,
Don't I?
Unpack that, Angela.
Initially I'm like, oh come on, like it's hard enough to get people to commit to
Yeah.
things, never mind then imposing on them what they're allowed to wear or not wear. It's just like an
Yeah.
extra layer of organisation
Ag.
that we
Yeah,
don't have time
it is.
for.
That's
okay.
fair.
However,
Doesn't have to be a dress code though. Could just be the theme of the event.
fine, okay, but I do think
But you
there's
have a dress code?
something in a theme that when you actually lean in and when
Yeah.
you've kind of gotten over the resistance
Yeah.
to like the
I get it. Everyone does go a bit like, oh God, like 1920s, what am I going to wear? And then all the lads are running around with their Tommy guns, having a really lovely time. I'm telling
a
you.
ball.
Yeah.
A
Yeah.
ball.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I think it's quite I think it allows people to be quite childlike. It allows them to drop their inhibitions because they're
Have a
kind
bit
of
more fun.
totally
Yeah.
and it's
It
an
also lets them
immediate
talk to people.
conversation
Yes,
starter.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, what
Agreed.
the fuck is that?
Yeah. Really? Okay. But
okay.
so, okay, dream scenario, what's your theme?
Oh God, do you know, I say I do like a theme. I did a Great Gatsby one for Urcans a couple of years ago.
That is fun.
Babe, it was really good.
That is fun.
And like the lads were all like gangsters, and the girls all had their like, I don't know what you call them, the cigarette holders
And
and,
the
their
little
hat
thingy,
feathers.
the
Heaven,
fringy,
heaven.
yeah.
And people just really got into it. So I'd say we can have fun with a theme.
Yeah, okay.
But it doesn't have to be mega.
Loose.
We're in a warehouse, aren't we?
That's the theme. Loose.
Yeah. Loose.
Loose women. Everyone shows up as
exactly. It's like glitter and wool.
glitter and wool. I actually don't hate it, but
Yeah.
Okay.
I find, yes, I
know?
feel like I'm just going to be really scratchy.
okay,
Fine.
yeah,
Scratchy.
right. I
It's a
see
bit
that. I
scratchy.
see that.
It's a
Glitter
bit
and
If we're in a warehouse, can we go like ravey, like 90s vibes,
we
like bright colours,
could.
like neon, any of that?
Yeah.
Any of that
That's
tickling
fun.
your pickle?
Yeah, maybe.
Come on, I'm
It's a
open
little
to
obvious. That's
Is it?
all.
Okay. Well, come on
is
then.
it more? I feel like we should direct them towards
florals in spring, groundbreaking.
okay.
Come on, I'm
Is it
open
like
to
a
ideas.
fabric and I don't know. Maybe it's Bewitched. Sorry, that's not a fabric. That's not a fabric.
Wow.
Is it like denim and
Handbrake turn. Ooh,
like
denim.
you know,
and-
like what's the program? Toddlers and tiaras, okay? Like, is it two words that kind of give you the essence that's
Yeah.
loose
I
enough that
like
people can
it.
interpret the brief in any which
Okay,
way? It's
okay.
not like I need to go to a costume, like I need to go online and order a costume.
Denim's
in
so fun.
What
because
about
it's
what
like-
about denim and drinks?
denim and drinks.
And that way, everyone's bringing a bottle.
Yeah,
which
nice.
I love.
Yes.
And then everyone's just wearing their jeans, or like some lasses are wearing a little denim dress. Like it's super cool.
You can
We're
go
in the
Justin
warehouse.
and Brittany if you want to go
Full.
full regalia.
Exactly.
In fact, you guys could do that. How
Yes.
exciting! I love that coat. Oh
Cowboy
my
hats.
god.
Yeah, nice.
It's denim and drinks.
Yeah, denim and drinks.
I'm in.
Yeah.
I actually I think a lot of people would want to go to this party. You'd
Yeah.
also be
They're not
hard pressed not
invited.
to. Okay, so we're enemies. Amazing. So we have the dress code covered too. Do you have a
Great.
decor?
Decor. I think the decor.
Angela's like, just spit on the ground and tell them you didn't even try. So, Vicky, do we have any decor?
Well, I mean, normally I like one of those. What do you call them? Like the champagne towers and everything. But I can see that's not where we're going here.
Okay.
I think. Oh, do you know what I just got for Christmas, which I really loved? I got a Ninja slushy machine.
It's not what I thought you were going to say, but yes, please.
I know, but like it's so good, mate. You just lash anything in the top and it turns it into a
So
slushy.
like frozen margaritas.
Babes, everything.
I
Stuff.
love the
Yeah.
idea of slushy machines everywhere
We-
for
But
drinks.
also,
Alcohol
I like the DIY
slushies.
nature of people
Yes.
getting stuck
Yes.
in. Like, I
Yes.
like every party to feel like a house party. So there's a
Yes.
sense of familiarity over
Yeah.
familiarity. In
But
some
like
cases.
relaxed
You
chaos.
could do
I
denim
love it.
couches.
There's
Relaxed
the
chaos.
theme. Relaxed.
Relaxed
You could do
chaos.
denim couches.
Denim couches.
Bean bags.
Beanbags,
Who's
denim
paying
beanbags.
for these?
You can have whatever you want. I'm organising. Don't worry.
Oh,
It's
fab.
grand. Yeah,
Oh,
listen.
absolutely.
Didn't realise you were
Definitely.
rolling
Yeah,
like
it's grand.
that,
Comic
Catherine.
relief, or that's the charity, I think. No, that can't be right.
Denim couches.
Is relaxed chaos the theme now, or are we sticking with denim?
I like
I mean,
relaxed chaos.
I think relaxed chaos, and then in brackets, denim and drinks.
Yes.
Okay, dress code
Just
is
a
denim.
little
And,
nod.
great.
Exactly.
I love
Oh, do you know
that.
what I kind of love the idea of as well? Remember that period in the 90s where we all wore like coloured skinny jeans? Was it 2000s?
And you
Like
have fond
jeggings.
memories of that?
Well, no,
talking
but I just kind of
jeggings.
feel like if we're doing relaxed chaos and everyone's coming in like different coloured jeans and
Do you know what, babe?
just have a
You
nice
wear
time.
whatever jeans you want.
Yeah, that's honestly, I was like, that was a more difficult time for me than it was for you. Clearly, that was absolutely brutal.
I was having a nice time then, to be
You
fair.
wear whatever
Were you?
coloured jeans you
Wow.
want, pet.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, no
I
one
will.
can tell you what colour your denim is. That's great.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have decor, we have theme, we
I
have
think we
dress
want
code.
plants. It needs to feel like we live
Do you want,
in
like,
this
rainforesty
warehouse.
vibe?
Yeah.
I would so have so many
Yeah.
plants.
Like abundant cheese plants, but like vines growing
Love,
off the
love,
So you're
love,
kind of
love.
yeah. It feel again surprising.
Yeah.
It's like, ooh, will Bewitched pop out or will Tarzan?
You're
Okay.
Both, maybe.
For somebody who said they weren't into parties, Angela, this is like taking a sharp turn in the opposite direction.
Shall we
problem
just
is
get to
once
it?
I
Shall we
get
just
in-
book Bewitched to perform?
Oh,
Yeah.
100. I've got their number.
Incredible. And
Yeah.
should we also, of course you do, because they're
Brag.
probably going. We're such a stereotype. It's like one of us will have their number. It's grand. But wait, what about Tarzan? Do you want Tarzan to show
no,
up?
no, I've
You're
drawn the
not
line.
into-
No to
okay,
Tarzan.
fine.
But you're fine with
What
Bewitched,
about Magic
right?
Mike?
Of course, I'm fine with Bewitched.
What about Magic Mike?
I
You
do
want so
think
many
a
willies.
stripper is fun. I do.
It's the next frontier for Johnny. It is.
Do you know what
for
I
your
mean?
Uncle
He's
Johnny.
gonna
It's
love
exciting.
that. It might actually be Johnny if we're looking to save a bit of cash. He's got moves, I'm not going to lie.
Okay, amazing. Well, talk to me, please, about we have drink. Is all of the drink going to be frozen cocktails, or are there going to be other? Is there going to be an open bar?
There's going to be so much drink, mate. I'm really sorry. I'm not budging on that.
Fine.
I think
Loads.
what kind of frozen are we going for?
Also, so I did this really good one at Christmas, which was just Aperol and Prosecco, and it comes out like a frozen Aperol spritz. I know, it's so good. Then also Fanta Lemon and Limoncello in one. I know. Really fun
Wow.
colours, really leaning into that.
Okay.
Yeah, delicious.
And then, honestly, as long as
Margaritas.
yeah,
Yeah.
margaritas.
Frozen margaritas.
Yeah.
Frozen margaritas.
And I also think, again, in the kind of lo-fi nature of what you don't want
Do you want a
is
keg?
people 5 deep, beautiful.
You want a keg? Let's do a couple kegs,
For
mate.
keg stands and stuff like that.
Why?
Right.
But also, you don't want people 5 deep at the bar going...
I agree.
Oh,
Do you- that's the
absolutely.
killer.
Queuing is an absolute buzzkill. I agree.
Killer.
Okay,
so
good.
you want like baths.
I was gonna say
filled with
shit
ice
mix.
and
Shit, mate.
and
Let's have denim
beers a
baths.
bottle.
Great.
Bottles of beer.
Done. Yes, beer's a bottle and
Beer's
bottles
a
of beer. We'll
bottle.
have both.
All of
Yeah.
them.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
patchwork the baths so that they are also denim. This is very exciting.
Oh,
lush.
getting your
Yeah, but there's
craft.
I am.
ice.
I will.
Oh.
I'll craft. Yeah, gorgeous.
Sorry, on the outside. Yeah, gotcha.
What? Wait though.
here.
Food.
It's important to line
pro
your
or against?
stomach.
Yeah.
It's
4, yeah,
important.
4. Okay, great. What is the food you're serving?
Well, I don't know. I haven't been able to stop thinking
Slab
about
the
Angela's ham.
Slap the ham. You want to hit and run. You do not want to have to sit down. I don't want a warm little bowl. I want to grab a fist of something and walk on.
I don't know that I want to see Dermot with his hands in the ham.
Babe, you didn't
though.
see him with
Okay,
his
well,
hands in that
thankfully I'm a
ham.
Was it a
vegetarian.
moment?
It was it was iconic.
I don't want to see
And he
anyone with
literally
fistfuls
could
in ham.
not stay away from it.
You're
He's still talking about it. That was 2 years ago, or 1 if you read Wikipedia.
Okay, let's just assume some. and actually, this,
No, hold on. We're not. I feel like you're ready to move on and just see
No,
we're
no,
having
no.
ham. We're not.
No.
Stop it.
Okay, are
So
we
you're
doing
having
like
ham?
little chips?
well,
chips.
I'm just. Yes, chips, lovely.
I
I'm
like-
just concerned that other people other than ham eaters, like you might
Fine.
have, like
Yeah,
it's a
I'm a
denim party,
vegetarian
some
anyway,
lesbians
so-
will show up, right?
Yeah.
You're gonna have to
I
have
feel like
some.
lesbians would love a bit of ham, no?
No, we're very vegetarian.
Yeah.
All of you?
How progressive
pretty
of you.
much.
Wow.
Yeah, it depends on how long you've been at it, but yeah, pretty much.
Also, my husband's family are
Why?
Turkish Cypriot. There's a lot of like Muslim religion there, so the ham's not going to work, I'm afraid.
Okay, kill the ham.
No, the ham. No, the ham's gonna be
We'll put
there.
it on one side under a tricolour.
Yeah, exactly. It's perfect.
So everyone knows, okay?
Oh, there's boiled potatoes and ham over there.
Yeah,
Oh,
over
sorry
there.
about the smell of cabbage.
Yeah. Follow your nose, follow your nose. No cabbage.
Okay, great. So we've got a ham stand.
Yeah.
What else have you got for me?
I do like the whole like big food made miniature.
Go on.
Do you know what I mean?
Say
so like
more.
mini fish and chips in the tiny little
Yes.
newspaper cones.
Lovely.
And then like mini burgers.
Yeah.
And then like, I don't know, mini Victoria sponges just flying around. Like, I don't know, I feel like that's my niche right there. So
Yeah, cute.
anything that's made mini, I want.
I love that.
Yeah.
What about if the
A mini ham. Fuck off, Angela.
no ham. Fish and chips, mini fish and chips, but instead of newspaper wrapper, they're in like Heat magazine wrappers. So we're leaning full into like 90s, noughties
Yes,
pop
yes,
culture.
yes,
So
I
if we're
love that.
thinking, Britney and Justin era, then it's like, the circle of shame.
It would be such a thrill to serve food to women out of those fucking hateful,
Oh.
body shaming rags.
Yes.
Exactly.
I love that. Okay, great.
And
So
like
into it.
filthy food.
yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
Covered in cheese.
Oh,
yes, please.
cheese
Yeah.
everywhere.
Okay, wow. So big food's made mini, ham stand, and it's all served in
ham stand.
Ham stands a bane of my
magazine.
life.
It does, I actually don't want a ham stand.
No, you can't take it
It's
back.
a
No,
bit
take
tacky.
back.
No, I just want plates of ham, just like laid around.
Dermot
Okay.
is fuming.
Yeah, I was going to say, right, okay, I guess we don't want Dermot to come. Fine. All right, good to know.
He's got his own little ham stand in the corner.
Well, actually, speaking of Dermot, who's coming to this thing? Anyone and everyone?
Bewitched.
Yes, obviously. They're performing.
Not even a breath.
Is there anyone who's completely barred?
He's completely
Vicky?
Like I just want people who understand the program, who've got the brief,
Yeah.
Like I don't want people there who are half-arsing it. I don't want
Mm-hmm.
people there who like their partners have said we have to go into this. Like
Yeah.
don't bother. Come, be balls to the wall. No, you're not
Leave
going.
your boyfriend at home.
Yeah.
It's fine. Yeah.
No, you're not going to work tomorrow, and just really like just go for it.
Let
I
your
want.
cornrows down.
That's it, girl. I want people who are there to have a good time. Like, you're in or you're out. We didn't come to be average. We've got a fucking ham stand.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean?
Amazing.
I couldn't
Dermot's
agree
over there.
more.
Fistfuls of ham.
I couldn't
Great.
agree more.
What I can do for you, though, and this is very important, as your party planner, is get you 3 guests, dead or alive, celebrity or otherwise, who will be at the party. They won't be invited, they'll show up. Who can I get for you?
So like as little cameos, or are they there for the full night?
We're not booking acts anymore. We've got Bewitched in.
Okay.
I'm saying, who do you want to invite to this
And
thing?
like, are they sitting on the denim sofas having margaritas
they're
with
hanging.
us?
They're
They're
talking.
guests.
They're talking to your aunties and uncles. Like
Are they there until 4?
they have opinions on the ham till 4 a.m.
Shut up.
Yeah.
Oh,
Joanna Lumley.
yeah. No arguments here. No arguments
I
here.
love. Oh my gosh, you guys are the first people to invite Joanna Lumley, and that's crazy to me because she's such a party starter.
She is the
Absolutely.
party.
Yeah. Okay. Great.
Yeah. And
What-
not even in her ab fab days. She's like a Zen Buddhist monk, but with the most magnetic energy you've
Oh,
ever
I
seen.
can
Completely
imagine.
agreed. I also feel like she could really do some damage with Fanta and limoncello. So
Oh,
I'd love to see her on that.
And a fistful of ham. There's
just-
no stopping her.
Her on the dance
handbag
floor
full.
in a denim cowboy hat with like a slushy in one hand
Yeah.
and the ham in the other.
I want nothing more.
Yeah. I'm going to say one. I don't think I'll get any sort of pushback on it because I just think he is the party. Rylan.
Yeah,
Rylan is
bring
the party.
Rylan.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
It'd be crazy to have denim cowboy hats without him.
It
Yeah,
would. It would not
wouldn't
make
make
sense.
sense.
Yeah.
Wouldn't make sense.
Yeah.
And like,
And
on,
he could sing. I
he
feel
could-
like he could do an old tune with Bewitched.
absolutely. Do we want to have someone who is dead now?
100%.
Because I just think that's. I mean, this is a fantasy party.
But like, they're alive, not rather than in a coffin.
no, I would like them alive
Be
at the party.
mad if we brought in the corpse.
Yeah.
It'd be very
Be like
Irish.
a
Too
wake.
Irish. Irish people be like,
We've all been here.
Guys.
It's a great wake,
Yeah,
wasn't it?
yeah,
Great
yeah.
wake.
Oh my god, I would be obsessed if this turned into a wake. Wow. But no, let's not kill anyone off just for.
a wake.
Listen, they're a great night. It's a great night.
Never been awake myself, lasses. No.
I always forget that
Again,
about this
obviously
country.
it depends on the
Don't
circumstances.
look at me like that.
No, just because like people here haven't been to funerals. You don't catch a 6-year-old in Ireland who's not yet been to a funeral.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
honestly,
yeah.
Oh yeah, we just all go to them.
Yeah. What? Like, even if you don't really know them.
100%.
Yeah.
If someone you knew them,
Yeah.
and you can make it, what?
It's like 6 degrees of separation. You're
Yeah.
in there, shake the hand, out the gap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's a big thing.
100%.
Okay,
But
so
like,
back
it's
to
an open casket. Sorry, I know.
Sorry, I was
Yeah.
really hoping we'd move off this.
Oh no,
but
sorry. People eat sandwiches
turns out
beside
we're
the
here.
dead.
All right.
Yeah.
Like I once now, it wasn't because obviously there are different, depending on the circumstances of it. But my granny, mother of 14, lived a long and healthy and happy life until 93. And at her wake, we all sang and we prayed and we did all the stuff. And she was a diabetic, but she really shirked the rules of the diabetic.
The old sweet tooth
throughout
there.
our final decade, right? And so we all stuffed little buns
final
in her pocket. Oh, that's so sad. sent her on her way. We're like, Granny, you didn't live by the rules, so you know.
That's so nice.
Why were Mr. Kipling's for you? For down below or up above, wherever you end up.
Bless her.
It's good to give her stuff to bring. Like, it's nice to have something to bribe when you get up there. That's
100%.
good. Yeah,
I mean, I
good,
took
good.
her rings, gave her a biscuit.
a French fancy. Do you want her to come to the party? Do you want her to come?
I don't want to say this, but I'd rather me other granny come.
Oh, well, we can't. If there's two grannies to choose from, we can't have anyone feeling left out. Let's go for a celeb.
They're both
Absolutely
dead.
savage to know which granny you'd rather. Savage, but I do respect it. I do respect it. Okay, so
She had 14 kids. She was not interested in grandchildren. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
she'd
that's
had a
completely-
she'd had a spin.
To be fair, that's completely.
Had more
reasonable.
than a spin, 14 kids, mate.
Jesus Christ!
Great, come on. Dead guests.
Talk to me. Who are we bringing back from the dead?
Dead guests, please.
Can I get you dead guest, girls? Can I get you dead guest?
Anyone for a dead guest?
Just line up the Ouija board there for the invites. Who can I get
I
you?
love a Ouija
Yeah,
board.
who can I
We
get
could
you?
have little curtains with tarot card readers
Also,
behind them.
you need a bit of entertainment like that.
You need entertainment.
People twist their face up, like twist their nose up with like a little, like a magician or a tarot card reader or a face
no.
painter. I love all that
Same.
shite.
I do think magicians are terrifying, but I'm into tarot reading. Sure, why
Okay.
not? Why not?
We'll do all of it.
Yeah.
We've got something for everyone, mate.
All right, fair enough. Yeah, I'll just leave
Agree.
when I'll just move when the.
Or I'll
magician
just
comes
make sure
on.
I doesn't go and say yeah.
Okay. So dead guests.
Dead guests. What about? Is it too cliche for like a Marilyn Monroe? Is that a bit cliche?
I just don't know how much crack she'd be.
Do you not think she'd be great?
I don't know. Was she a big party person?
She seemed to love the sesh.
Did
she?
I think that was more like to go asleep.
I was gonna say I feel like
feel
it
like
should be
it was
kind of like.
Do you
Pain
think?
drowning rather than party.
Oh, okay. Well, we don't need that vibe. Let's
No.
go for something slightly more fun then.
Freddie Mercury.
Oh, you nailed it. Oh,
Done.
George.
Prince.
George Michael. Obviously, the only George worth mentioning.
Yeah.
Done.
Do you want
Imagine
George?
if she was inviting Prince George. Do you have any non-alcoholic slushies? The Prince is here. Jesus. Okay,
I
George
have.
Michael.
George Michael.
Great.
Done.
Is it our second George Michael invite of the season?
Oh,
I'm fine with
shit,
that.
do
No,
we
no,
want,
no.
we like originality.
I will
Scratch
give you
it.
a
Kill it.
Freddie.
We're going again. Who?
I also love Freddie. And I think his parties, based on all of the films I've seen, looked pretty prolific. You can have
Yeah.
a Freddie or a George, mate. I want a strong gay influence there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay. I was going to say Elton John, but he's not dead.
He's fine.
Let's not bring anyone back from the dead who's not yet dead, I reckon. All right, Freddie Mercury it is.
I
Hallelujah.
think Freddie Mercury's a great
Do you know what?
shout.
It'd be great for him to be able to go to a party and not have to perform.
I was
no, he's
just going to
definitely
say I want him to perform. So
Are you
sorry,
kidding
mate.
me?
Are you joking? You don't get to come back from the afterlife for free, mate. Earn your
Get
keep.
up there and sing a song.
Fucking do a ditty, mate.
Honestly. the hell?
I want to break free.
All right, fine. Well, he is
All
performing.
together now.
He'd want to do some vocal warm-ups if he's been dead a while. Fair
He'll
enough.
be grand.
Okay,
He's
great.
down there warbling away.
Lovely. He's in. He's performing.
Our
Wonderful.
Fred.
Okay, so we've got Joanna,
Fred.
Go on, son.
Freddie, and Rylan.
Yeah.
What a
trio.
bunch. What a gang. Okay, so far, Vicky and Angela, you have given me a theme of
Headache.
relaxed chaos. No.
I'm
You've
sweating.
got a dress code of denim and drinks. We're going
Yeah.
to do it at a impressive wow factor warehouse in East London.
Yeah.
The guest list, and that's going to have denim everything, including sofas and baths full of beer and lots of cheese plants and
Have
vines.
you just remembered this off the top of your head?
The guest list is Joanna Lumley, Rylan, it's not that hard, I don't have to do anything else today, Rylan and Freddie Mercury. And the next biggie, and I think this is obvious, is we got to talk music. We'll do it right after this. Okay.
Great party already.
Yeah,
Can
isn't
I-
it so good?
I'm getting into it. Can I do?
Yeah, you can
I'm
do
in.
some props. Yeah,
I'm
you
in.
can do some happy birthday sunglasses.
I'm in.
Chic as hell.
I like it.
you go.
Stunning. They
Stunning.
look cute on
Wow.
you.
Well, I like a bit of tack and tat. Are we into that for the party or not?
Oh, absolutely.
Tack and tat.
I think it's
Yeah.
fine. I don't think you can have a denim sofa and not be into a little bit of tat. That's fine.
100%.
Little bit of
Let's
tat.
talk
Yeah.
music, please. What are we thinking? First of all, where do your music tastes align? Do you have anything? Obviously, we're having Bewitched, we're having Freddie.
I mean,
but-
I like cheese. I do
love a bit
like
of cheese.
cheese.
Oh, really? Great. That was
Yeah.
easy.
Yeah.
But I also like Joni Mitchell.
And you think that would be?
I don't know that she lives at this party.
Is it okay to say that?
I think
I
it's
love her
okay.
too, but I feel like it's for tomorrow when everyone's feeling a little bit worse.
Depressed.
All I know of Joni Mitchell is
Love Actually.
Love Actually, yes, and Emma
the
Thompson's
sad
character, yeah.
Devastating.
So I agree. I don't know if she has a place here.
Yeah,
but
no, I don't think so. Even California.
I just think it might
It's
be
not
a
the
bit.
one.
Do you know what I
No.
mean? It'll
But I
set
think
people
maybe
off.
Oasis. Maybe we lean into Britpop. We go like
Yes.
theme it around the 90s, noughties.
So here
kind
for
of.
it.
Yes.
Also, I think these are making me feel like I'm off my head, so I'm just going to pop
they-
them
Yeah,
in.
that's
cute when
completely
you ask
reasonable.
me.
Yeah, you've lived many lives. You don't want to be bringing them back.
No.
Tell me this. What party song would you start with?
Oh,
What are you opening the night with?
set the tone, I think.
Yeah.
Start as you mean to go on. Something very much on brand. What are you thinking? Oh, could Freddie open?
Oh, I think Freddie comes on a bit later.
Do you think so? Okay, baby,
'Cause
like
also
surprise
people
that.
are stragglers. Everyone's late.
Yeah, you
You
don't
don't
want to
wanna
have
go-
missed Freddie Mercury because you were parking.
Yeah,
Can
but you know
imagine?
what?
Although that could be a good draw to get people there
Also,
on time.
as well, just fuck them. I hate people who turn up late.
Really?
Which I know, again, is somewhat hypocritical given how I arrived today. But I do.
Oh no, that wasn't even me saying that. But I mean, like, I feel like it's cool to arrive late to a
No,
party.
I absolutely
It depends
disagree.
whether there's food or not.
I just think
Interesting.
people have put so much effort
Yeah.
into these things. Like, what? You couldn't, like,
Get
what
your
was
shit
it? You
together.
couldn't get your outfit together, or, there was traffic. I was work. Come on, just be polite, show up on time. I'm really
Yeah,
passionate
I'm
about
kinda here
that.
for that actually.
Okay, well then, given that
I also
everyone's
really
in the
resent
room,
people who double drop at a party. Like I said, sorry, that sounded wrong.
I was
People
like,
who-
go
who
on.
go, I'll come in, I'm going somewhere else later. Or I have to nip in
yeah,
somewhere
fuck off.
first, but I'll come over to yours after. I'm like, do you know what? Stay wherever you're going.
Double bagging it? Nah,
No.
I'm with
Okay, this is not the second party of the night. This is the party of the night.
The
This is
only
it,
party.
The only one.
Okay, so music is cheese. What are we playing to begin with? Do we think? Ish.
I just think you wanted like it murmuring. Or you
Fine.
start and then you repeat the beginning bits. It's like the
Okay.
first shot in a photo shoot is never the one.
Yeah.
So like don't waste your
Don't
best
blow your load
work.
on the first song.
How do you feel
Exactly.
about all those things like saxophone players and bongos and all that? Because I like that.
Saxophone players and bongos
I like that. I don't know if it's particularly
Live.
together.
not together, but I just love it. When like people are like bombing around playing the sax and everyone's really into it. I love all that.
and like a harmonica.
do you? Ooh.
Are you thinking
Byron.
of the tube?
What?
So far, I've only ever seen these musicians on the tube.
Are you joking? Oh, you need to go. No, you need to.
You need to get out
You need
more,
to get
babes.
out, babe. Yeah.
Harmonica and the sax.
Oh, I know
think
the
you're thinking of
harmonica
tube.
was left field
I
for
love
me.
the harmonica.
But if she
I
wants
love
if she
the
wants it,
harmonica.
this is a compromise.
Yeah,
so.
yeah. I'll let
Okay.
you have the bongos if you let me have a harmonica.
Babe, you can have as many harmonicas as you want.
Great. There's an
I'm
amazing
woeful
lad
on
off the
them
Bakerloo line.
slushies with Joanna Lumley. I'm having a good time.
Okay, great. So maybe we'll start with some live music and we can decide the mix of instruments based on
Yeah.
what they think is plausible.
I love now. It's niche-ish, depending
way.
on the mix.
The shock.
I love Irish trad band.
Yeah, me too, obviously.
There's like literally nothing.
but
more.
that to me feels like 3 a.m.
That's maybe it's a later
It's like a little
moment.
bit of like it's yeah,
Yeah.
it's like it wakes everyone up, but then also gets the old dads a bit emotional, so you can
Yeah.
finally talk to them about whatever it is you need to get off your chest, and that's
Good.
nice.
If we're
Yeah,
doing
yeah.
that and leaning into your culture, which I'm
on.
110% here for, if we're doing that, we've got to have a bit of like Linda's Farn, like see Geordie Hinney.
Heaven, let's
Yeah,
do it.
do you know, like fog on the town is all mine, fog on the town is all mine.
mine.
Yes,
We can do
Angela!
that,
Fog
yeah,
on the town is all
absolutely.
mine. And
And
is
I
that
think-
just like a chant kind of vibe?
Yeah, but it's like old fellas playing instruments. So I think it's going to
boom.
really lead into.
Gorgeous.
I
That
know.
works
That'd be
together.
nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
They don't want
Cultural
to-
crossover.
Beautiful.
do it.
Beautiful. Okay, gorgeous.
Yeah.
Now, I assume it's gonna be a specific area for dancing. Or are you ambivalent about that? Wow, the room went silent.
Because I just want everyone doing what they want where they want.
That's where I'm at.
Yeah.
Right, there's no
Also, on like
organised
house
fun.
party, we don't need a designated area
No.
for fun. You're just grooving wherever you are.
You
You're having
are.
a ball.
Wow, great.
it.
That was
Yeah.
easy. Okay.
Do you?
Any songs that you absolutely will not allow at your party?
Ooh.
Anything make you feel weird in your tummy? Do you know what I
Anything
mean?
other
by R.
parts.
Kelly, frankly.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Yeah, Predators. We
Yeah,
won't be
or a
playing.
no.
Yeah,
Yeah.
or a no. Here's the thing though. Every good party, I don't know if you agree, needs a party bag.
Yeah, I like a party bag.
Do you?
I love a party bag. And more importantly, before you say anything about your mixed feelings, Angela, Comic Relief have left you one beside you.
I love a party bag.
We don't want to hear about your complicated
Before you get
relationship.
into your mixed relationship, yeah, you're
Well, everyone's trying to be all sustainable, right? I
Yeah.
throw a kids' party and suddenly there's a mad dash for a party bag. And I'm like, I thought we're talking on the school bloody WhatsApp group about reusable cups, yada, yada. And then you're asking me to fill 10 bags of shite.
Yeah.
And so I resisted it. And then
You
I
were
was
that man.
alerted to the fact that actually most kids go to the party for the party.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
huge.
The
Yeah, I did
highlight
look-
of their
Do you know
lives.
what that
It's
is?
a bucket hat, I believe.
It's a bucket
We should
hat.
get
Oh, I've got an umbrella.
No, you haven't.
Nice.
You never met
I
an
feel
Irish
like we
woman.
should get Vicky our dog collar. We have dog
Dog
hanging
bandanas.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
I
that's a
have
bit
one
of
in the
you.
house.
Do you?
I already
oh my
have.
god, great.
I can't double hat. Do you want to wear?
No, thank
Oh,
you.
okay.
My head's so big I can't fit any hat on them. It's very sad.
Really?
Yeah,
It's your hair. It's full of secrets.
Yeah, let's pretend it's my hair.
These are small hats. though.
Okay, thank you for saying that.
could
That was
be-
very generous of you. And
No,
kind.
they're kids' hats. I'd
That's
say.
really nice of you. Thank you for
obviously on
saying that.
sale.
Okay, great. Good.
Yeah.
How
But
do you
I
feel about getting gifts generally?
Love getting presents.
Do you?
Yeah.
Yeah, love it.
Love
love
presents.
getting presents. Cannot open them in front of the person who gave them to me.
Say why?
Yeah. Well, because my face doesn't lie.
Yes, mine too.
However, I had a moment where I was like, that's what I always said. It's because my face couldn't lie. Then, when I did a little bit of digging on the old couch,
Yeah.
I thought, I think it might be because there's an unworthiness there.
Oh, babes.
Oh,
yeah.
So my friend, for said birthday, got me the most beautiful. I had my second daughter at home in the water, home birth, right?
Oh, how positively European.
It
of
was
you.
quite amazing. But my other daughter was like literally hanging over the edge of the pool there with us. Okay,
Whoa.
unexpected, but great. And
my God,
she got me her sister-in-law Lynn is an amazing portrait artist. She got me this little painting of that moment where like my brand new baby is here and my other daughter is looking on. It's like a
my
really
God.
beautiful,
That's
Stunning
exquisite.
moment. Yeah.
really beautiful. She gave me the gift. We had dinner. We had quite a few margaritas and she gave me the gift. And I was like, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I'll open it. I'll open it when I get home. I'll open it when I get home. And then I opened it alone in the back of a black taxi and was so moved by this thoughtful,
course.
beautiful gift that I thought, why have I robbed both of us of the experience of like sharing that and her seeing my reaction and me being able to properly thank her. So, oh my God, did I cry?
no.
No, I totally understand.
Do you know what I mean? You're like, oh, actually, it's not just about the person who's being given the gift, it's the experience.
Of course.
That is
Of
a
course.
much more beautiful reason for not liking to open gifts in front of mine. Is much. I did some digging, and it turns out I just treat every present like a test for the other person. Do you really know me?
Oh.
What a horrible, horrible, horrible thing to do. But
No.
yeah, to be like,
No,
okay,
it's-
let's see if you really know me and if you really listen and if you really love me. And if you don't, then I guess you don't see me at all.
And what do they
Being
know
your
in
friend
the
seems
moment that they're
spicy.
like,
No, my poor girlfriend does know that she knows that those are the stakes of a gift.
Yeah.
But it's because my love language for giving love is gifts.
you're gifting.
And you
Yeah.
nail it every time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I do so many of them as well that they sort of lose meaning. I have to watch myself. Anyway,
I do like to give
Okay.
presents too.
Yeah,
I love
better
to
even.
give. Yeah,
I
yeah.
prefer to give.
Yeah.
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 It's just,
I like the whole concept of it.
It's pretty nice. Free stuff, eh?
Yeah.
Okay, I nearly have to go and start bringing your incredible party to life, and it feels like it's going to take some work. But before I go, I am obviously personally very passionate about rules. I'm glad you were into the rules. Your first rule is obviously everyone shows up when they were told to show up, and
Exactly.
they're not going to another frickin' party. Yeah. Any other rules?
Yeah, right. So I've got a big one.
Wow. Okay. In straight away,
Beautiful.
not a
I
breath.
love
Long breath. Go on.
Because I hate this. Like, hi Vic, you all right? Just this is me girlfriend. Right now, absolutely thrilled you found someone to shag you, right? But how dare you? Like, you've had months to tell me about this person and you thought you would just drop it on me right there. Because Erkan is from a big Turkish Cypriot family, and I don't think they have this same mindset around this particular rule. I had about 160 Ramadans in my back garden for my like legal wedding, and I was like, who's that? And he was like, oh, you know her, it's Kem's cousin. At this point, like, I didn't even know who Kem was. Do you know what I mean? Like, I was so frustrated by it, and I just think, you can have as many guests as you want at this party. At our party, we're having a warehouse, for God's sake.
Yeah, fill it up.
But just let me know. Because the thought of turning up with somebody, A, I don't know, or B, I didn't know was coming, I just think it's the height of rudeness.
Yeah.
I do agree. We had a Christmas party and people's plus ones brought plus ones.
No!
Ah, no.
No!
And I was like, who the fuck are you? Like,
Honestly,
truly.
set them on fire.
I
But
don't
do you
want to
not
meet a
sometimes
stranger
get
in my
a
own
little bit
house.
of panic when you're like, Yeah, bring whoever you want. Where you get a few fallers late in the day and you think, oh, I need to cast this net a bit wider.
Yes, but I would still be like my friend's friend. I wouldn't be like, it's like nothing weirder than meeting a man you don't know in your own
fine.
landing. You're
yeah,
like,
yeah. Oh, yeah. In your
the
face,
fuck are
it's
you?
different catfish.
Outside the old Aaron cupboard.
Yeah,
No,
Jen,
I'm
it's
sorry.
not the
Get
one.
fucked.
What are your thoughts on plus ones?
It's complicated.
Everything. I feel well. When I dig a little deeper, plus ones. Do you know what? I'm just not going to spend that much time. I'm not wasting my party getting to know someone on a deep level.
Fine.
That I don't know already. I love a DMC. You're going to find me at 2:00 in the morning with somebody crying on my shoulder, or more likely me crying on their shoulder.
That's
whatever
beautiful.
it is. I love a deep, meaningful when we're right in it. But I'm not wasting my time like trying to get to know this person who I will probably never meet again. I'm like, I'm here to,
Also, why are we
nourish
adding in
existing
potential for like
friendships.
embarrassment? It's like, I don't want to get to know someone when I'm hammered. That's like hell. That's not my best self.
Yeah.
That's my free self, but it's not my best self.
It's not.
We just want to be having a really good, organic, authentic, nice time here. And like, I don't want to be trying to be that bright, shiny version of me. Like, you know what? You just want to let your hair down.
Yes.
No anxiety,
Yes.
no first meetings. Just the people who've seen you be a party prick time and time again.
yeah.
All there for the same purpose.
But who
love
also
that.
are like,
Here she is again.
there she is.
There she is again.
Like not impressed by it. You
Yes.
don't want
Yes,
people who are,
exactly.
do you know what I mean?
Yes.
Who
Do
are
I-
like, Jesus, this all shtick again.
Do
Yeah,
either of you have a party trick?
I do.
Do you?
Yeah. Well,
Go
I can
on.
Irish dance. I rarely get that out. Like we're
Beautiful.
It's too far gone if we're there.
I absolutely need to see you Irish dance at this party.
But I
I
can.
actually think that's you should, but like not till before 2 a.m.
Oh, absolutely not. Yeah. Because then other people think they can do it beside you. Do you know what I mean?
Yes,
They think
the
they're doing
English
river
think they
dance
can
going
join
like
in.
that.
Yes.
I'm like, what is that?
That'll be me.
That'll be you. I
Butchering
can
it.
cross one eye and keep the other one straight. I mean, it's not going to bring a massive amount of life to proceedings, but
It's gonna need to be like filmed and then put on a screen behind so that everyone in the warehouse can see it. For
Oh,
sure.
fine. Then
no,
it's
no,
not
I'm
a
setting
party
that up.
trick.
I will. Let's see it. Oh my god! You get whoa, guys. It's actually really good.
is it good?
Get
Yeah.
on YouTube
Look,
and
I can
watch
go
this.
really, really in.
No, Angela, stop your
It's
eyes
actually
twitching.
Spooking me out. It's spooking me
Yeah,
out.
it's good, isn't it? I didn't even know I was doing it. But it's a really great way. Now, it hasn't been a problem for a while, but back in the day, if someone would sidle up to me at a bar and offer me a drink and I was like, absolutely not,
You do the
I
old
would
eye.
turn to them and be like, I'll have a vodka and tonic, please. They'd give me the drink and fuck off. Dream situation.
Oh my god, it's
Yeah.
actually
Nailed
also,
it.
it's also
Nailed
quite
it.
good if we need to like get rid of some people at the end of the night. If we're like clear
Yeah.
out quick, or else Angela will
She's
do the eye.
de-eyed.
Yeah. She's got her eye out.
Ideal. Okay.
I see
right.
what you did there. Ideal.
I didn't.
I don't think I even did it intentionally, but I'll take the
Claim
dad
it,
joke
claim it.
praise. Why not? Right, we need to come up with a party name for the invitation. I know we have relaxed chaos, but let's run through the broad strokes of what you've told me you're
Yeah.
looking for here. Party tricks, obviously. You can Irish dance, and you can get your creepy eye to do that thing you just did.
Yeah.
The
Have
theme.
you got any party tricks? I feel sorry, we skated over that.
yeah.
Well, I mean, honestly, there's just no following the eye.
Yeah. You understand why I skipped on, right?
I felt no type of way about moving on from Angela's eye. Trust me. I was fucking fine with it. I've got no party drinks, mate. I just sit in the
No.
corner and get this.
Great.
You
great.
are the party trick.
Love that. The theme is relaxed chaos. The dress code is denim and drinks. The venue is a warehouse in East London, but it's going to look fabulous. The food is big things, made little, and ham. You'll find it under the tricolour. The bar is extensive, but so too are the slushy alcoholic cocktails. We're
Needs to be
having.
realised.
Please, we need
It's our
lemon
launch
limoncello.
party.
We need lemon Fanta. Please do this as your launch party. The guests are.
Oh, Fred.
We're having Joanna Lumley, we're having Freddie Mercury, we're having Rylan. We're having a playlist of Britpop 90s cheese, plus a trad band, plus,
Geordie Classics.
thank you so much.
You're welcome.
We're doing, thank you. We're doing gifts. Vicky will be thrilled to have anything you bring at all, frankly. Don't give Angela anything too emotional, please, in the evening. And if you do, tell her to open it later by herself. But she probably will open it in front of you now because she has done the work. The rules are, did we say it starts at 7? Then be there at 7. Thank you so much. The other rules are, what do you mean you're going to another party? And don't bring strangers to this fucking thing. Oh, and no one wants to see your party face. We just want to have our relaxed time.
Yeah.
Yeah, lovely.
With
All great.
all that in mind,
Yeah. What we're calling it?
Vicky and Angela, what are we calling it?
I mean, for me, the standout moment of that was Big Food Made Small and Ham.
Honestly, the way I would run to that party, the way I would be like, diarise. Like big food made small, I'm booking out a weekend. Yeah.
Big Food Made Small.
Yeah.
Wear denim, bitches.
Yeah.
Wear denim, be on time.
Yeah.
Right,
I
is there
would be there.
something in a Bewitched song title?
C'est la vie.
I feel like me dad.
I feel like me dad too.
I feel like me dad isn't a bad party
I
now.
feel like me dad.
I feel like me
I feel
dad.
like me dad party.
I feel like me dad.
I don't hate it.
And
It's gonna end
also,
up
if
being
you
like
get
the
it,
Hunger
you get
Games.
it.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
does that make us look like thugs?
I mean, if the shoe fits in my case, but
Like, well,
I'm not casting aspersions about your character.
Well, you
But
have a fair idea already.
Yeah.
fistfuls of ham. What's this
Fistfuls of
party?
ham.
what's
Everyone
this
in
party?
dungarees just chinning each other on the dance floor.
Cotton Eye Joe. vibes.
Yes. Cotton Eye Joe could be the name of this party.
Cotton Eye Joe.
It's not that.
Come on.
But what what's bringing it all together?
It's like we've got Freddie, we've got fun, we've got
Like there's
frozen
a
drinks.
lot of contradictions. I feel like it's complex. I would say it's hard to really. I don't know if it gives you an insight into the humans throwing the party. Like there's a lot going on.
Yeah, it's sort of the adult version of if you let a child plan their party, quite frankly, isn't
Yeah.
it?
It's complicated, isn't an inaccurate?
complicated.
Yeah. In that there will be
It's a
huge.
shit show.
It is a bit of a shit show.
It's a glorious shit show.
But essentially, Glorious Shit Show's excellent.
I don't hate it.
Also, this is a real. I think you've basically managed to find exactly where Geordies and Irish converge. So it does feel like a cultural exchange.
The old meeting of the minds there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But I like
okay.
Glorious Shit Show.
I like Glorious
Yeah.
Shit Show.
Well, in that case, it's your party and it's a glorious shit show.
It is.
Let's do some quickfire questions before you go.
Oh, go
If
on.
you would. The morning after, group debrief or pretend it never happened?
Pretend it
Group
never happened.
debrief. Oh.
Fantastic. Vicky's like calling. Angela's like,
It's me.
Screening.
host speech, heartfelt or keep it brief?
Depends how much I've drank, mate.
Yeah. I like a speech.
Jesus.
I did do a speech at my wedding, and wait for it, I'm not very good at sincerity. I've been doing the work, Catherine. I don't know if you've heard, but
did
I am
hear.
really trying to say the things that I feel deep down. At my wedding, it's now 10 years ago. As like my moment of heartfelt praise and adoration publicly for my husband, said, "He's a cool dude," and
No, you didn't. Fist pumped. Oh,
Fist
punched him on the arm like a little 6-year-old in the playground. And I genuinely regret that every day of my life. On we go.
Wow.
So I will do the speech. I'll do the speech.
You do the speech.
Unless you want Angela to make it seem like she's divorced everybody's mom a few years ago and hasn't been paying support. Cool dude. All right.
Honestly.
Punch, fruity delight or dangerous decision?
Dangerous
Dangerous
That
decision.
you guys are on board with,
Yeah.
seemingly. If anything, you're like, put it in a freezer.
Yeah. Or put it on the title.
Yeah.
Dangerous decision should be actually the name of the drink.
Dangerous decision is quite nice.
Dangerous decision's
for
quite
the
a nice
denim
party
party.
title
Yeah, I
too.
do like it.
But it's also a great name for a cocktail.
Yes.
Great name.
Agreed. Okay, party games, fun or forced fun?
I don't like organised when it's there. Like I just want everyone to be doing their thing. Like I don't think there's anything worse than someone who like grabs a mic and's like, right, we're all gonna do this now. Like,
Yeah.
fuck off. I was telling someone about my childhood.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, fair.
And I was having a good time. They hate it, but I was having a good time.
I just got into secondary school. Please. Seating plan, organised or sit wherever?
Ooh. I like I mean, I don't think anyone's sitting, truthfully. For food,
No.
they're not
Okay.
sitting. It's a drive-by, so sit wherever you want.
Yeah.
But at a dinner party, I like to decide where people are sitting.
Yeah, fair.
Same.
You don't want dry balls all at one end of the table.
No, you've got to
You know
mix
what I
it
mean?
in, babe.
Unfortunately, you do have to dilute them, although I don't know. Sometimes I think they deserve each other.
That's true.
Okay, that's the brainstorming session complete. You can both put your feet up. I'll do the rest.
Oh,
Beautiful
Easy
job.
peasy.
what a time to
And
be
when do we
alive.
critique you?
Oh, sorry about that.
Okay, after the party, Angela, please. When you've had it, and then you can give me notes. Although,
Okay.
actually, I maybe-
Debrief or pretend it never happened.
Yeah, I think it might be a pretend it never happened
Okay.
situation. There we have it. You're invited to Vicky and Angela's glorious shit show. I'm looking forward to it. Thanks very much for listening. Be sure to give us a follow, a 5-star rating, review, tell a friend, all that good stuff. You can find It's My Party on Amazon Music, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you choose to listen. And be sure to check out the official Comic Relief YouTube channel too, if you'd like to watch this episode and see my party planning setup for yourself. Or you can find us on Insta and TikTok at Comic Relief. To buy Comic Relief merchandise, visit amazon.co.uk/Comic Relief, where you can also learn more about Amazon's work with Comic Relief, a registered charity. It's My Party is produced by Ollie Seymour and executive produced by Ariane Mary for Audio Always. Executive producer for Comic Relief is Sam Michelle, and for Amazon Music, it's Megan Bradshaw.